Yo, what's up, Cancer? Welcome to your monthly forecast for the month of May 2017. Cancer, quick announcement before we start your forecast. Posting daily astrology on my Facebook page every day. So I'm going to be making this announcement every month because there's a lot of new subscribers that are coming in. So everybody who's subscribing to my channel, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I really wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you and your increased and continued support. So I really appreciate it. Thank you. But check out my Facebook page. I post daily astrology every day for all 12 signs, so you can really, know what's going on with your sign on a day-to-day basis. You can find my page by typing Gregory Furlan in your Facebook search bar. My page is called Gregory Furlan. Now I'm going to jump into your forecast. This is for the month of May 2017. The sun is going to be in the sign of Taurus throughout the month of May 2017, Cancer. And Taurus is your 11th house. That's to do with your friendships and your social situation primarily. So, throughout up until May 20th, the sun is going to be in this area of sociability and friendship. So this could see you hanging out with your friends a lot more. So get involved, even if maybe you don't want to. Maybe it's good for you to get out and go socialize and be with your friends, because the sun's position during this time suggests that you're really going to enjoy yourself. On May 20th, your energy level is going to come down a lot because the sun is going to shift into Gemini. And Gemini is your 12th house. That's to do with things that are private and hidden. It has to do with getting rest. It has to do with getting closure. It has to do with letting go. So, once the sun shifts into Gemini on May 20th, just, take it easy. And this is even an area that has to do with, spirituality, and it has to do with esoteric subjects such as astrology, numerology, tarot. A lot of you guys could really be getting into that, following May 20th. But those are the main themes for you, Cancer, for the month of May 2017. Now I'm going to talk about some more specific major astrological events that are set to occur this month and what they mean for you. Right off the bat, on May 3rd, Mercury, the planet of communication, is going direct in the sign of Aries. And Aries is your 10th house. That's to do primarily with your career situation. So it's been retrograding in this area for a little while now, and it's probably caused some communication problems in your area of career. Potentially, computer programs not working right. Maybe, your software is acting funny, or your, electronic gadgets are acting peculiar. But whatever it is, that's going to end, because on May 3rd, Mercury, the planet of communication, is moving direct in your area of career. This is going to see you communicating eloquently in your career situation, Cancer. So this is great for your career. So look out for that. Following May 3rd and all the way up until May 15th, that influence is going to be taking place. Also on May 3rd, the sun is in Taurus. Taurus, your 11th house of friendships. It's making a positive angle to Neptune, which is in Pisces. Pisces is your 9th house. Has to do with faraway places, foreign cultures, and spirituality. So, potentially, Cancer, this is an opportunity for you to go somewhere far away, potentially, with your friends. I don't know if you're really planning on doing that or not, but if you do, right around May 3rd, this aspect suggests you'll have a great time if you do it. So, potentially some Cancers just getting back from somewhere far away around this time. Maybe you're currently in a faraway place on May 3rd watching this video, and potentially Cancer is going to be going somewhere far away. Now, if that's not the way it's resonating, then potentially there's someone who's local from a foreign culture that you're interacting with around this time, and maybe it's a positive experience for you. Or potentially there could be, a spiritual figure that through your network of friends, or maybe you're seeing something spiritual or something that has to do with a spiritual subject potentially on social media, and it's positively influencing you. On May 3rd, on May 5th, the sun is in Taurus. It's making an angle to Jupiter that suggests a change of direction. So this affects your areas of your friendships and your social situation and your home life. So on May 5th, it's like maybe you initially wanted to go one way regarding your friendships and your home life, and now all of a sudden you're thinking you want to go another way. So you may experience a redirection of some sort, or potentially you want to make some adjustments regarding the areas of your friendship and your home life on May 5th, but it's going to resonate differently for all of you Cancers. So think about how that applies to your life uniquely. On May 10th, Mercury, the planet of communication, is in Aries, and Aries is your 10th house of your career situation. It's making a conjunction to Uranus, the planet of the unexpected, also in Aries. So you have Mercury, the planet of communication, and Uranus, the planet of the unexpected, and they're aligning in your 10th house, your area of career. So this suggests, something unexpected coming up in your career situation right on May 10th or right around that date. Now, I feel that this is going to be something positive because I'm going to talk to you a little bit, a little bit later in this forecast. I'm going to talk to you about some positive influences that are happening throughout the month. I mean, the month of May looks good for your career from what I'm seeing astrologically, Cancer. So I think this is definitely a month you're going to look forward to career-wise. Also on May 10th, there's a full moon in Scorpio. Scorpio is your fifth house. That's to do with primarily your romantic situation in your life. So this could see, I'm just going to go right down the line here, and depending on what your status is will determine how this full moon is going to play out. But if you're a Cancer that's happily coupled, this could see you having some sort of positive development between you and your significant other. So that's great. But if you're a Cancer that's in a relationship where you're not so happy, well, then maybe the adverse would occur. So look out for that on May 10th. If you're a Cancer that's in a relationship where, I don't know, maybe you're suspicious of maybe you're just being paranoid though, but potentially whatever it is, if the situation is not good, Cancer, between you and your SO, on May 10th, potentially maybe a split. Now, I know that sounds upsetting, especially for you as a Cancer, because I know you really feel these type of things when they happen, but this could be better because, eventually there's going to be someone coming down the line who's much better for you and probably the person that you're meant to be with. So if you're a Cancer that's single, potentially somebody coming into your life for romance. So look out for that following May 10th. So whoever's coming into your life following May 10th, they may be, if you're single, Cancer, you could definitely see someone enter into your life sometime following the full moon on May 10th. For romance on May 12th, Mars, the planet of sex, is in Gemini, and Gemini is your 12th house. That's the area that has to do with things that are private and hidden. It's making a positive angle to Jupiter, which is in Libra. That's your 4th house of home and family. So this is a great day for you to pencil in some time for a passionate encounter, Cancer. So, if you're like, in a relationship, obviously you're going to want to enjoy some, a passionate encounter in your home with your significant other on May 12th. If you are a Cancer that's single, if you're interested in anybody, then this may be a good day. Maybe if you're single, but maybe you're just seeing somebody, this is a good day to, invite them over for some fun. So on May 14th, Mercury, the planet of communication, is in Aries, and it's making a positive angle to the North Node, which is in Leo. And the North Node is all about where you're going. So this is a really great aspect for your money and for your career. So here's what I'm talking about, Cancer. So this is a good month for your money and for your career. And if you're not seeing any sort of, if it's not bearing fruit right away, this type of productivity that you're exhibiting on May 14th is definitely something that's going to lead to monetary success in the future. And this is potentially you communicating about where you want to go career-wise, whether it's with the company that you're currently in or with another company. It's going to be different for all Cancers. Some Cancers like the company they work in and they're going to stay and they're going to want to continue to grow their career there. And other Cancers may be thinking about doing their own thing or, whatever, but it's, you're gonna have a clear perspective about what you want career-wise, and it's looking good for you. On May 19th, Saturn is in Sagittarius, making a positive angle to Uranus, the planet of the unexpected, in Aries. So Saturn's in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is your 6th house, has to do with your work situation primarily. So here we go again. This is another great aspect for your career and your work. On May 19th, this is suggesting that something positive with, and it's like because Saturn's there, it's like there's something more permanent. Saturn's a planet of permanence, so when it gets into a positive angle with another planet, it suggests some kind of permanent thing is coming to fruition. So it sounds like you're figuring out what you're meant to be doing career-wise and work-wise, Cancer, right around May 19th. Now this may not get off the ground right away because Saturn is retrograding until late August. So if you don't see it take off right away, then wait the rest of the summer and see what happens. But it's looking really good for you, Cancer. I think this is something to be really excited about. On May 19th, Venus, the planet of love, is in Aries, and Aries, your 10th house of work, Aries, your 10th house of career, and is making an opposition to Jupiter, which is in Libra. That's your 4th house of your home and your family situation. So You have Venus on this end of the sky and Jupiter on this end of the sky, and they're making exact opposition to each other. Now, Venus is a diplomatic planet, and Jupiter is a jovial planet, so it's not like this is like that tough of an aspect. I mean, it is an opposition, and oppositions are never fun because it's always like some sort of disconnect, but I think it just sounds like maybe you're just so involved with whatever you're doing with your career that maybe it's taking a little bit away from your home and your family. Like maybe your home, people in your home and your family are like, you know, Cancer, you're having so much success with your career, but, you know, what about us, you know? So don't forget about the people who are at home, Cancer. I know you might be on a roll career wise, but, you know, make sure you pencil in some time with the people who who live under your roof, or, you know, potentially family members who want to see you. On May 25th, there's a new moon in Gemini, and Gemini is your 12th house, and the 12th house is the area that has to do with things that are private and hidden. So the way new moons work is the new moon's going to hit on May 25th, and in the 6 months that follow the new moon, all these new events are going to start coming down the pike for you, Cancer, regarding things potentially that are private and hidden. So some Cancers could just end up, you know, in some sort of secret situation in the 6 months that follow May 25th. This is like whatever's popping up in your life, Cancer. Maybe you're going to want to keep it to yourself potentially. And, you know, who knows, maybe the big reveal will be 6 months from now when there's a full moon in the same area. So I think that's something to be really excited about. And, you know, potentially some of you other Cancers are going to be getting involved with esoteric subjects potentially. So you do have a natural ability, Cancer, because you are a water sign. It's all about intuition. So, you know, you do have the ability to understand esoteric subjects such as numerology, astrology, and tarot very easily. So this is something that some of you are really going to be getting into in the 6 months that follow May 25th. That's all I have for you this month, Cancer. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe, share, and like. I'm on Instagram, Gregory Furlan Official. I'm on Facebook as Gregory Furlan, posting daily astrology. Check me out there. Make sure to give me a like. Thank you very much. Have a great month, and I'll see you next time.